What makes a rock legend? Is it their skill, their passion, or the unforgettable mark they leave on the world of music? Today, we honor John Sykes, a guitarist whose riffs defined an era, whose talent inspired countless musicians, and whose story is one of resilience, creativity, and a relentless love for rock and roll. Born in 1959 in Reading, England, John Sykes picked up the guitar as a teenager. Inspired by the likes of Jimi Hendrix, Ritchie Blackmore, and Gary Moore, Sykes quickly honed a style that was all his own, a blend of raw power, intricate melodies, and a signature tone that would later become iconic. His first big break came with the new wave of British heavy metal band, Tygers of Pan Tang. John's contributions to the albums Spellbound and Crazy Nights introduced him as a rising star in the hard rock world. In 1982, Sykes joined the legendary Thin Lizzy, adding a heavier edge to the band's sound. It was here that John co-wrote the hit Cold Sweat, a track that announced his arrival with an unforgettable, acrobatic solo. Although Thin Lizzy disbanded a year later, Sykes and frontman Phil Lynott shared a bond that extended beyond music. Lynott's influence and mentorship would remain with Sykes throughout his career. John Sykes' biggest commercial success came when he joined Whitesnake. Partnering with frontman David Coverdale, Sykes co-wrote nearly every song on the band's self-titled 1987 album. The result, a masterpiece of hard rock that sold over 8 million copies worldwide. From the soulful ballad Is This Love to the explosive energy of Still of the Night, John's riffs and solos became the soundtrack of the late 80s rock scene. But behind the scenes, tensions with Coverdale led to Sykes' dismissal from the band just before the album's release. Undeterred, Sykes formed Blue Murder, a supergroup featuring bassist Tony Franklin and drummer Carmen Appice. Their self-titled debut album, released in 1989, showcased Sykes' unmatched guitar work and songwriting. But as grunge took over the music scene, Blue Murder disbanded in the mid-90s. Sykes didn't stop there. He released 4 solo albums, continuing to push his creative boundaries and staying true to his love for hard rock. John Sykes wasn't just a phenomenal guitarist, he was a kind, charismatic man who always rooted for the underdog. His fans remember him not only for his music but for his warmth, humor, and humility. Many have called John Sykes one of the most underrated guitarists of all time. While he may not have achieved the household name status of Eddie Van Halen or Slash, his influence is undeniable. From his iconic tone to his unforgettable riffs, Sykes' work continues to inspire musicians to this day. His legacy is not just in the music he left behind but in the countless guitarists who picked up their instruments because of him. John Sykes may no longer be with us, but his music will echo through the ages. He showed us that a great guitarist doesn't just play, they make you feel every note. Rest in peace, John. Your legacy is eternal.